President Ramnath Kovind addresses 26th convocation of NEHU in Shillong, calls upon students to give back to society in whatever way they can. 14th East Asia Summit begins in Bangkok. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds bilateral talks with Japanese counterpart Shinzo Abe. 3 newly elected members of Sikkim Assembly, including Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang, take oath of affirmation. Assam government and French Development Agency signs a 400 crore rupees agreement to restore forest ecosystem and biodiversity. And in sports, Bangladesh beat India by 7 wickets to take 1-0 lead in 3-match T20 series in New Delhi. Good evening, viewers, and a warm welcome to Northeast News. I'm Changamla Thumra, and now the details. President Ramnath has urged the youth of the northeastern states to maintain and further improve their image of being excellent sportsmen and artists. Mentioning that there are many positive things contained in the traditional methods and culture of Meghalaya, the president said there is a lot to learn from the traditional systems like cleanliness, women empowerment and root bridges. Addressing the 26th convocation ceremony of the Northeastern Hill University, NEHU, in Shillong today, the president said that higher education is a privilege not available to many people in the world and appealed to improve the condition of underprivileged fellow citizens and give back to the society in whatever way they can. He said that institutions of higher education like NEHU can be instruments of social and economic transformation. The Chief Minister Conrad Sangma also addressed the convocation. A total of 1,989 students in person and 12,513 in absentia were conferred degrees on this occasion, which included 102 PhD, 18 MPhil along with 69 gold medals. The President also presented a Doctorate of Letters to Kanubhai Hashmukh Darji, founder of Disabled Welfare Trust of India of Gujarat.
The President of India, Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma Gold
Minister of Meghalaya, we felicitate him.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi held bilateral talks with his Japanese counterpart Shinzo Abe in Bangkok today. They held discussion on a host of issues of mutual interest, including on preparing the ground for India-Japan 2+2 dialogue and the annual summit to be held later this year. Later, Modi took part in the luncheon meeting on sustainable development. The Prime Minister is taking part in the 14th East Asia Summit, EAS, which began today. The EAS is a unique platform of the Asia-Pacific where leaders hold discussions on various development aspects in the region. Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi has defended the implementation National Register of Citizens (NRC) in Assam. Speaking at the launch of a book titled Post-Colonial Assam in New Delhi yesterday, he said the NRC is a base document for the future and a solution within framework. Justice Gogoi slammed people using social media to cast aspersions on the NRC exercise. He said some people launched a motivated trade at a democratic institution. The NRC was prepared to identify genuine Indian citizens living in Assam as well as illegal Bangladeshi migrants. The Supreme Court monitored final NRC, which was published on August 31. The 3 newly elected members of Sikkim Legislative Assembly, including Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang, took the oath of affirmation at the Sikkim Legislative Assembly today. Assembly Speaker L.B. Das administered the oath of affirmation to Prem Singh Tamang, Sonam Venchungpa and Yong Tsering Lepcha, who were recently elected in the Assembly by-elections. Union Minister for Environment and Climate Change Prakash Javadekar has said that responsible behavior should be adopted by the people to tackle the problem of air pollution. He was speaking on the sidelines of a function in New Delhi today. The minister expressed happiness that this time there was a drop of over 70% in firecracker use during Diwali. Earlier, delivering the inaugural address at ICC Sustainable Conclave 2019 on chemical industry in India environmentally sound management, Javadekar said the NDA NDA government is ready to give freedom to industries if responsible care is exercised by them. He asked those gathered at the conclave and all the stakeholders to create an end-to-end system which is sustainable.
CPCB ने जितने आदेश दिए हैं दिल्ली सरकार वो देखे और उसमें से कितने का पालन किया है ये बताए और वो
Welcome back. In Assam, the French Development Agency AFDA and the state government signed a 50 million euro project agreement, 400 crore rupees, on Monday in Guwahati to support the state government's initiative to restore Assam's forest ecosystems and preserve their biodiversity. Addressing a media conference in Guwahati, French ambassador to India, Emmanuel Lenain, said out of a total project cost of 500 crore rupees, 400 crore will be provided by the France government for reforestation and biodiversity conservation in Assam. Lenain also said that this project would enhance France and India's commitment to restore and preserve rich and diverse ecosystems. Biodiversity conservation would remain a priority for 2020 bilateral agenda, which has already yielded tangible results, Lenain added. State Forest and Environment Minister Parimal Suklavaidya, along with senior officials, were present on the occasion. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal said that Don Bosco institutes are giving quality education to the students. Inaugurating a new Don Bosco college at Chapaguri in Sirang district today, Sonowal said that the Don Bosco institutions are giving education for the past 100 years and are laying stress on the development of the mental quality of the students. He hoped that a new college will be able to provide good education to the students of the area. BTC Chief Hagrama Mohilari and several other dignitaries were present on the occasion.
When we listen, I really pay my deep respect to all of you. In this early morning, your assembly has
Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb today claimed that crime against women and domestic violence rate in Tripura has fallen. Inaugurating a 3-day capacity building program for police officers on investigation of crimes against women in Pragna Bhavan, Agartala, the Chief Minister said as per the records, conviction rate has increased. Crimes against women and domestic violence rate had fallen since BJP government took over the charge. The Chief Minister also held in-depth discussions with police officials, mainly on the investigation of crimes against women. The program was also attended by Chairperson of Tripura State Women Commission, Bernali Goswami, DGP A.K. Shukla and other high officials. In Assam, the All India Congress Committee today alleged that it is due to the wrong policy of the NDA government that people are suffering. Addressing a press conference in Guwahati today, AICC General Secretary Abhinash Pandey alleged that the demonetization, GST, unemployment and problems of the farmers has badly affected the economy of the country. He said that to generate public opinion against the wrong policies of the government, the AICC will launch a 10-day awareness program in the country from November 5. In Assam, the program will be launched from November 6, he said. Several senior party leaders were present on the occasion. All India Congress Committee categorically stated that it would not accept any peace accord or agreement which affects the territory of Manipur and vowed to fight any solution that affects the territory of the state. A committee constituted at the instruction of AICC President Sonia Gandhi and headed by Congress MP and former Union Minister Jairam Ramesh is currently touring the northeastern states, which arrived in Imphal on Sunday. Speaking to media persons in Imphal, Jairam Ramesh categorically stated that the Naga Peace Accord would not be allowed to touch even an inch of territory of the state. He further said that their tour is aimed at assessing the situation prevailing in the northeastern states in connection with the NRC exercise and the Citizenship Amendment Bill CAB. AICC General Secretary Mukul Wasnik and several other party leaders were present on the occasion. In cricket, Bangladesh beat India by 7 wickets to take 1-0 lead in 3-match T20 series in New Delhi last night. Musfiqur Rahman remained unbeaten on 60 and helped Bangladesh register their first ever T20 win over India. Deepak Chahar, Khalil Ahmed and Yuzvendra Chahal of India scalped 1 wicket each. Earlier, Bangladesh won the toss and elected to bat. elected to field. Batting first, hosts made 148 for the loss of 6 wickets in a stipulated 20 overs. In the 3-match series, Rohit Sharma led the Indian side as Virat Kohli has been rested. In Assam, noted filmmaker Aribam Shyam Sarma has said that there is a huge bank of talent among young filmmakers of the region who are in search of the right platform. Addressing newsmen in an interaction session this afternoon in Guwahati after the screening of his in-house Doordarshan-produced film Nong Phadok Lakpada Atithi, The Guest, Aribam Shyam Sarma said that a public broadcaster like Doordarshan can provide the much-needed stage for the budding filmmakers to exploit their talent. The octogenarian director, who is known for the portrayal of vivid realism in his movies, appreciated the effort taken by Doordarshan in upholding meaningful and quality cinema. The producer of the film, Deepak Sharma, head of programs Doordarshan Guwahati, Mukul Talukdar, were also present on the occasion.
I think, fortunately, I requested Guwahati, Dr. Nuvin.
The Assam State Museum, Guwahati, has organized a workshop on care of museum objects in its premises in Guwahati today. Addressing as a resource person, Sangeeta Chakraborty, Preservation Officer in Directorate of Historical Antiquarian Studies, explained the ways to preserve the properties with the resources available in hands. She said that museum is a face of a society as it keeps and preserves the records of cultural heritages of the same. Other resource persons present on the occasion were Turun Saikia, retired Conservation Officer of Guwahati University, and the retired Assam State Museum Laboratory Chemist Nabha Patgiri. 18 participants, including staffs from 14 museums of the state and students, took part in the workshop. Director of the State Museum, Y.S. Unglangton, in his address said that 2 new museums will be set up at Majuli and Silcha. And finally, before we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. President Ram Nath Kovind addresses 26th convocation of NEHU in Shillong, calls upon students to give back to society in whatever way they can. 14th East Asia Summit begins in Bangkok. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds bilateral talks with Japanese counterpart Shinzo Abe. 3 newly elected members of Sikkim Assembly, including Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang, take oath of affirmation. Assam government and French Development Agency signed a 400 crore rupee agreement to restore forest ecosystem and biodiversity. And in sports, Bangladesh beat India by 7 wickets to take 1-0 lead in 3-match T20 series in New Delhi. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.